Typing prompts into an AI is like spinning a single gear by hand. To build complex software, you need an automated engine turning those gears. That is the role of Loki Mode. It reads a standard Markdown document, delegates specific tasks to different coding agents, runs the necessary tests, and maintains the build cycle until the criteria in the spec are met. In this guide, we are going to install Loki locally, link it to Claude Code, and use it to execute a verified software build from a simple text file. The process is driven by a loop of 4 steps: reason, act, reflect, and verify. Loki itself doesn't write the code. It acts as the manager at the top, pushing that cycle through the actual worker below it, which here will be Claude Code. This structured loop ensures that every piece of generated code is immediately checked against your project requirements before the next task begins. Before we can trigger that loop, we need to prepare the host environment. You need 3 standard tools: Get for version control, Python 3 for the dashboard, and Bun or Node for packages. You also need the AI worker. For this specific workflow, we will use a local authenticated installation of the Claude Code CLI. Without that authorized provider installed and ready to take commands, the orchestrator has no way to execute the coding tasks it plans. Step 1 is the global install. Open your terminal and run bun install-g Loki Mode. As soon as the package downloads, you need to type Loki setup skill. This command maps the orchestrator to your AI provider by creating a symlink directly inside the Claude Code skills directory. You might notice that the version numbers in your terminal differ slightly from the official GitHub documentation. You can ignore that discrepancy while the repository is being actively updated. Creating that symlink is the essential bridge. It allows Claude Code to access Loki-specific orchestration routines during the build. Next, we run a pre-flight check. Type Loki Doctor. This verifies your environment status, checking your Python, Bun, Git, and Claude auth configurations. You are looking for an all-green output. This confirms that your system dependencies and your Anthropic API credentials are fully active and communicating. If any item on this list fails, check your credentials. A failure here usually indicates a missing API key or an uninstalled provider CLI, rather than an issue with the Loki software. Passing this diagnostic gate ensures that once the build starts, the agents won't be interrupted by connection or permission errors. Now we can define our software requirements. Create a new file named prd.md and write a single, straightforward sentence, like requesting a landing page with a sign-up form. With our Markdown document saved, run Loki plan prd.md. The system reads the specification and returns a projection, mapping out the project's complexity, the estimated API cost, and the number of iterations it will take to reach verification. Establishing these metrics before the run begins gives the orchestrator a defined scope, ensuring the agents have a specific set of complexity and cost targets to work within. With the plan locked, initiate the build by typing lokistart./prd.md. The terminal will engage, and your browser will automatically open the local monitoring dashboard on port 57374. The framework's 41 specialized agent roles are now active, distributing discrete engineering and testing tasks down to the Claude Code worker. The dashboard lets you track every phase of the reason, act, reflect, and verify loop in real time. You are now watching the system execute the plan, run tests, and correct its own errors until the final output matches the original brief. Once the terminal indicates the process is finished, open your code editor to see what the agents created. In your project's root folder, you will find a new hidden directory labeled .loki. This directory stores the run's local state. Navigating to the verify folder reveals the evidence.json file. These exit codes represent the final audit. 2 means blocked. 1 indicates unresolved concerns. A 0 confirms the output passed all 8 quality gates. This file serves as concrete proof that your new application survived a series of automated builds, tests, and static analysis checks. When we test the actual browser output, we see a functional landing page equipped with the requested sign-up form. The process generated not just functional code, but a complete, locally stored record of the execution and verification history. Now that you've completed a local run, you can try linking Loki Mode directly to a GitHub issue URL to pull specifications directly from a repository. Using this orchestration layer allows you to wrap AI generation in a local verification cycle,
resulting in code that is tested and documented automatically.